In the case of Ghana in particular, the uptake in these projects is in line with government's vision towards repositioning the country as a major aviation hub in Africa. As part of this, some of the notable projects that we have recently undertaken include, among others, the following. 1. Development of an ultra-modern Terminal 3 at the Kotoka International Airport in Accra with an annual passenger throughput of 5 million. 2. The construction of a new air navigation service complex which will, on completion early next year, modernize operations and enhance aviation safety within the Africa Flight Information Region, the Accra Flight Information Region. The expansion of airports in Kumasi and Tamale, two major cities in the country, due to a growth in airline activities nationwide. 4. The provision of additional aprons at the Kotoka International Airport to accommodate the increasing aircraft movements experienced of late. In fact, here, we are being proactive with this particular project, as ICAO predicts that over 24 international airports in Africa will be saturated and unable to handle more traffic in just 2 years' time. Thus, we need to stay ahead so as not to get caught by this predicted constraint. 5. The construction of a new office complex for the Ghana Civil Aviation Authority as part of government's bid to enhance the authority's oversight activities. And finally, but not the least, the construction of 2 new airports, one in the western city of Takoradi, the oil and gas enclave of the country, as well as the upgrading of a long-standing airstrip in the northern part of Navrongo, incidentally my hometown, near Burkina Faso, to a full airport status to further enhance connectivity between the two countries. It is about time for anyone who wishes to do business from anywhere in Africa to fly to everywhere in Africa in less than 24 hours without leaving Africa's airspace. I therefore call on policymakers, business operators, and other key stakeholders of the sector to ensure that this becomes a reality by the next Triennial Assembly in 2022. At the time that ICAO recognizes that Africa presents the highest potential for growth out of all the UN Aviation Agency's global regions, air connectivity in the continent should not be so poor that people traveling to parts of Africa have to fly into Europe to be able to connect flights into their final destinations back in Africa. May I therefore make an urgent call to the African leadership in particular and aviation operators at large to ensure that, and I repeat, by the year 2022, anyone flying from anywhere in Africa to everywhere in Africa should be able to do so within Africa in less than 24 hours without leaving the African space. Mr. President, Madam Secretary General, we shall meet to assess our performance when we return here in 2022. Where would we be by that time is the question to take home from here. And it goes without saying that there's business to be made in this improvement. I must, however, add